So what if the Super Monkey had an alternate path? Well, Zooquix here has created a time-traveling Super Monkey path, 5 upgrades, so we'll take a look at what it does over in this video here, and we'll do Minecraft Desert for 140 rounds. On top of that, we'll also do 2-in-1 video too, so there's this thing, as you see right here. It's called the Dartling Gun and Alternate Path, and this one also has 5 upgrades, and it looks like it's a solar beam themed path. Let's go ahead and drop it right now since Super Monkey is not affordable as of right now, and we'll go on from here. So let's start with knockback bullets. That seems pretty self-explanatory. Just darts knock back, although it seems like it's a chance, so not every dart will knock back. I guess we'll see how often they knock back and how much once we get it. So let's go ahead and see it in action, guys. Okay, so it seems like it's more like a blowback more than a knockback, you see? When I hear knockback, I think like a Super Monkey knockback. You know, you don't visibly see balloons go back, but they slow down or they nudge backwards barely. However, it seems like the chance is pretty rare, but when it does happen, it's a big one. Now, let's see what path or upgrade number 2 is. It's a plasma gunner, so now the darts are swapped out of plasma balls, which have more damage to pierce. Go ahead and buy it. And basically, we got Super Monkey shooting balls right now, huh? Doing pretty good. Yeah, definitely a huge upgrade from the first path. Now, if you excuse me, I'll go ahead and farm, because what I didn't tell you is that these pads are really expensive. Like, I'm just gonna spoil it for you. Take a look at the tier 5 Super Monkey. $2.7 million. That's more than I expect from a Super Monkey Paragon, to be honest, if it existed. But here we are, it being an actual upgrade in the game. So I guess we'll treat this like a boss and try to farm up this much money in time. Now, it seems like this isn't able to handle just around 31 here, so we'll go ahead and use Ben's ability. And there's also one thing that I'm noticing, at least from round 24, is that it actually doesn't have camo detection. So I'm gonna need to go for a sub or something like that. It's a shame that, you know, there's not... I can't really cross-path it, because technically this is a concept of a 4th path, which in theory means you should be able to cross-path, but, you know, they can't really mod 4 paths in a tower. So we're kind of just left with this. Also, we can't pop purples, but hopefully Dart Monkey will just pop enough of them so we don't fully die here. I'd say it's good enough, so let's, again, continue farming. I probably can't rush a marketplace, so I'm gonna go ahead and get an out buff on this guy. I think Pierce would greatly help plasma balls that have very little Pierce. And probably 1 damage, looks like. There we go, and there's an out buff on the Dartling Gunner. Hopefully it would take us to 39 so we can keep farming in the meantime. And then maybe for around 40, if this is not enough mob damage, maybe we'll get a Super Monkey alternate path going. Okay, we got 5k, so let's go ahead. Remember that, you know, when we drop Super Monkey, it's literally just a base super, so right now, nothing different with it. But let's see if I buy this. Dart Seek Bloons on track. Well, is that really useful if the Super Monkey, the base Super Monkey only has 1 Pierce? Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it anyways, just to see if there's any difference right now. And there's obviously not. And let's see, should I use Ben ability? No, we got this. We got enough mob damage. But yeah, I don't really see any seeking because these darts have 1 Pierce, so that's kind of an anti-synergy. We literally spent $850 on basically nothing. Until at least outbuff the Super Monkey to give more Pierce. Or buy the next upgrade. Super Darts, $13,000. That's gonna take a huge hit on my farming, but let's see what it does. Super Darts have the ability to pop every balloon type, and they do more damage. That's cool, I guess. If I could afford it. So yeah, like I said, we're basically playing this like a boss, so let's go ahead and get a mini Opus now. Under range of Super Monkey, so that we get, you know, more money too from it. And now with the money, I think we'll go ahead and buy Super Darts. Not to mention we even got the discount too. Definitely worth it, so it's only 10.7k now, and let's get it. Let's see the damage, boys. Now, if you do take a close enough look at it, you will see the darts do start to seek now, and they do have enough Pierce that they can actually seek. So that's good for us. Now, as for tier 3 upgrade, Neon Darts, that's a lot of money. 76k. They deal greatly increased damage and more Pierce, so pretty standard it seems. And this actually seems like a really good time to do the triple discount village. Because you never seen an upgrade or a 3rd tier that's 76k, but now that you do, just watch how much 5% does for us. Another 5% discount, 71k. And then we can probably push it at 66k with this, right? Yeah, 67. Pretty good. Pretty cheap. Alright, and now as per usual for quote-unquote boss runs, we'll go ahead and get a bigger Opus. Missed the farm over here, but that's a whatever. And now I think we would probably have enough money to, well, afford these really expensive upgrades. I think in the meantime, while we're saving up for, you know, the expensive upgrades for the Super Monkey, we'll go ahead and take a look at the Light Gunner, second, third tier upgrade on the Dart Monkey, Dartling. Pretty standard also, now shoots faster and deals more damage. Let's go ahead and buy it, and okay. I didn't know we get a Sun Avatar for the cost of, like, what, $3,000? Is it as good as a Sun Avatar? Well, it looks like it, looking at the damage. Or maybe it's a little bit less, it's really hard to tell. Nah, but to me, it definitely seems like Sun Avatar levels of damage. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good value that we're getting out of it. Once again, I should mention that bounce is probably one of the last things we're going to be looking for when it comes to our mods. But of course, I will point out when things seem a little bit out of hand. So that being said, let's get even more out of hand with Neon Darts. We'll go ahead and target the Dartling gun away so that we can truly see how much damage it's doing. And it looks like to me that we're just one-shotting. Not one-shotting Moas, but given the attack speed, it certainly seems like it. So yeah, basically throughout the 3 upgrades so far for the Super Monkey, they've seemed pretty standard. Also, I've noticed that we have 2 arms. I didn't notice that. Wait, no. Okay. It's probably just a bug or something. But I actually can't retarget. Even the bottom part, this thing is stuck in first. I was like, wait a minute, is it shooting from two different arms? Because it definitely doesn't look like it. But as I was saying, it seems like only tier 4s when, you know, something unique comes into play. Chrono, very cheap cost of 378k. So here we get an ability that permanently increases attack speed for all Chrono Super Monkeys by 5%, but it restarts the round. So this actually seems like a good thing, does it not, compared to a bad thing? Restarting the rounds means you have more chance to, you know, increase the attack speed, use more abilities, or also make more money from forms, for example. So I guess we'll go ahead and buy it. Let's see if it gets extra damage. It seems like it does. It definitely melts it a bit faster, right? Oh yeah, definitely faster. So does it buff itself? Let's see. Actually, let's try restarting the round. Ability. Okay. Play again. Okay, so it doesn't restart the round immediately. But once you beat 86, you see we gotta beat 86 again. And it does look like we're, well, making good money. Like, let me do it again. Can we actually play this round infinitely? Oh, wow, you can. That's interesting. Now, I wonder if this thing stacks. It's really hard to tell. I guess we'll go ahead and drop one other Super Monkey here. And, you know, we'll keep spamming the ability because, again, this is like a cheat code for making mad money. And if the round lasts long enough, I think you could just infinitely stall around, it seems. Like, 87 was obviously too short. Or, actually, is it too short? I think it is a little bit too short. Wait, we just used it again. Oh, no, it's not too short. No. Yeah, we have enough for even 87 to use every round. And imagine if we got Energizer to make the cooldown even shorter. It looks like we're in a perfect time loop, though. We can keep playing 87. Not that I want to, but I might as well make money, or milk the money from it, while I can restart the round. Now, I'm trying to see if there's a noticeable difference between a newly dropped Chrono and one drop, because I've used this ability like 10 times at this point, just to see if it's like stacking 5%, or if it's only 1% or 5% one time. It seems like to me the damage is pretty identical if they don't have alpha buff on it, so it might just be a one-time use. So I think we'll probably stop using the ability at this point, because I got $1 million. Let's just go ahead and read past, present, future for the tier 5. So, it gains an ability that increases attack speed permanently by 20% now, and then it moves me back around, gains the ability to move ahead around. Okay, so that means there's 2 abilities, right? And moving back around means we can, oh, instead of playing the same round, we can go all the way back to round 1. That sounds pretty interesting. I think what would be really cool if they were trying to, you know, realistically make a balanced version of this is, let's say maybe if you have to retry the round would be stronger balloons, so that you can't just constantly play it on loop. Because if you keep playing on loop, then eventually the round will get too hard, and well, you'll die. Because right now it seems like there's just no consequence for just looping the round over and over until you got infinite money. And also for some reason, I'm surprised that this thing is falling behind slightly to even 90 and 92 there. I guess this thing is not really a damage tower. So you know what is damage? The Dartling Gunner. So let's take a look at tier 4. Solar Beam Gunner shoots beams with a fraction of the power of the sun. Alright. So this is a fraction power of the true sun god, I guess. Yeah, it definitely looks like it, looking at the damage. It's not melting everything. But it's definitely looking pretty strong, I would say. Also, does it have camo? Again, we don't have the cross path for the dartling middle path, so just to be safe, I'll buy that. And then we have the last path for the tier 5. True Solar Beam Gunner. They are projectiles forged from extract of the sun. Should we buy it? I mean, I guess we might as well. I'm gonna replay the round 2 just to, again, make more money. Even though we'll probably get 2.7 million time for round 140 here, so yeah, why not? Let's just go ahead and, holy heck, that's quite a lot of beams, I would say. Not only do they shoot a lot faster, they definitely do a lot more damage. Like, just to make it easier to show you, I'm just gonna wipe it across the screen for these BFBs here, okay? Watch this, guys. Zoop. And you're gone. And you're gone. Not gonna lie, pretty fun to play around with that. Can even do the same thing with 98 here, and we can even ultra boost it. In case you didn't think it was fast enough. Watch this. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Anyways, I think we'll go ahead and work towards the 2.7 million now. We're pretty close now. And I'm gonna target this darling away, just so you guys see just how strong that beam is. It's actually touching it so that it doesn't affect ceramics here, but it melts his UMGs, as you see. Here's how you can see how quickly it just dies the moment it touches even one beam, not even 3 of them. Now, let's go ahead and buy. I don't think we'll get more damage for this, but we can go ahead and see. Oh no, I think it is doing more damage. Is it? Well, either way, okay. There's actually 3 abilities. Hang on, let's see what's up. So is this first ability the one that just increases attack speed? Let's see. If it works the way it should be a 113 again. So it looks like it is the same ability, right? Again, we use the ability for, so 114 should be replayed. And if I can get this again before the round ends, we should play 114 again, right? Yep, okay, so that seems normal to me. It doesn't look like I'm being moved back around, though. Maybe that's what this ability is for. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the ability. So I guess you have options. You can either stay the same round, go back around, or, what's this button again? Move ahead around. Okay, I guess if you're bored, or you know you're gonna win rounds, that makes sense then. Now, I'm kind of curious if we can go all the way back to, like, round 1. Well, I'm not gonna go all the way that far back, but let's see. If I have Energizer, and I can possibly put this Super Monkey in the back, further back, so that it doesn't pop balloons as quickly, maybe we could get the round to, go really far back. In fact, let's do this. Hang on. We can do Balloon Crush, like that. And then let's just fast forward and keep going back rounds, okay? So, it seems like you can have unlimited uses per round, so watch this. 110 now. 109 now. And yeah, we can pretty much get, like, what, 20 rounds backwards from this one round here. Okay, 105. It actually seems like when I press go back around, it actually plays the round. So that's kind of why we're stalling this, like, forever. Because, like, I was wondering why, like, the round never seemed to end. But that's because, you know, I kept spawning a new round in. So Balloon Crush, you know, can never really stop. Now we're at to 102. 101. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this. So let's go ahead and skip forward now. 102. I think you still have to play the round, yeah. It still shows you the round that's being played. So let's see how quickly we can, send the round. It's basically like a race button. Like the race button mod where you just send it around early. So that's kind of interesting. Is it really worth 2.7 million though? Honestly, I think Chrono would be enough. Honestly, be enough. But I suppose this is a pretty cool proof of concept for, well, something unique in the game. This is definitely pretty unique, if you ask me. Now, if you excuse me, let's go ahead and speed run the rest now. We'll just have the beam firing straight down this line. In fact, let me change the targeting here. Maybe have it shooting, yeah. There we go. Getting more of the entrance, so we can have the round speed up even more. And yeah, I'm wondering if we could actually make it go faster. Like, if the abilities don't have a cooldown initially, what if, for example, I sold the Super Monkey and kept buying and reselling it? I think I have enough money for this. 5.7 million. What I mean is, okay, there is an initial cooldown, but I guess it's, like, obviously a lot faster than if you didn't sell it. So this way I can make it go even faster. So use it, buy it back again, and then quickly play another round just to speed it even more. So definitely looks like I can't exploit that, but obviously it's not a very good option if you're trying to save money here. But since we're just speed running the rest of the way, and I'm pretty sure the Solar Gunner can just annihilate 140 rounds, make a pretty good tandem, huh? For once you finally get a Super Monkey that's not just fully damaged. This is more like a weird support tower. And let's go ahead and skip the last round here. So 139 and 140. Saw the F-pad barely even get through anywhere. And that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoy the showcase of the 2 4th pads in this one. Once again, shouts out to Zooquix for making it. And that's all I'm gonna have for you guys today. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. And see you guys next time.